Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Keepsy, aka Keeper of the Keys. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Okay, get these readings out there to whoever might need to hear them. So I used getting that someone has tried to change your DNA, your genetic makeups. Okay, this could be via poisoning or some sort of implant, okay, because your DNA, your genetics is literally, you are part of God and it literally runs in your bloodline, your DNA. Someone is lying, okay? Someone is lying. Someone is lying to you about your lineage, your DNA, your ancestral. They don't want you to see who you actually are. So somebody is lying. You just can't make it up. For 10 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. So they lied. They collaborated with somebody. There's something like where they're trying to burden your bloodline with toxic blood cells, like toxicity. Literally, they could have, even if you smoked like weed or anything like that, they could have tried to give you some sort of, yeah, look at that. It looks like a herb, like a bush, yeah. Because they've got unrequited love for you, your gifts. They've got unrequited love from the divine, so quite possibly they could be putting something in the weed to try and change your DNA, or something in the weed to have you experience psychosis. And they was lying. They are jealous of your skills, what you possess, so they wanted to poison you. 9 of Cups. The manifestation card. And the 5 of Cups, and they wanted you to lose your dreams. They wanted you to lose your life via dream state. They wanted you to literally maybe have some of this weed, this smoke, go for a sleep and not wake up. And they're lying because they are literally, they're jealous of these skills. They're jealous of your high ranking, that connection what you have to the divine. Queen of Swords in reverse and an Emperor in reverse. And then we've got a King of Wands in reverse. So it could be an Aries, could be a Leo, Sagittarius, could be Taurus, could be Vega also. And then we're just getting Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. So you could be any of these star signs, or this could be their star signs, or they could be in this sort of authority type of position, and they feel like they should be able to change your genetics, your DNA, switching something up. 7 of Swords, very sneaky. They're trying to hold something back. 2 of Swords in reverse. They don't want this to be revealed. We've got a Queen of Wands from that community, quite possibly, who you lived with at one time. But I was getting from this community. And then King of Pentacles in reverse, who was very mean, very controlling. They tried to control your destiny. 4 of Pentacles, and they're lying to you. They're trying to stop you from collaborating with the divine. And then we've got a King of Swords in reverse. So they're all literally coming out in reverse. They could have wanted you again to slip away in your sleep, so it looks like you took yourself out. So it looks like you took yourself out. It's someone who is battling a very dysfunctional family, a very dysfunctional, distorted family. So this could be your family members, or it could be a family in the local community who views you as competition, as some sort of rival. Okay, so maybe they could have literally give you some sort of weed, because I is getting, it could be surrounding weed. It could be surrounding some sort of an injection. Some dodgy weed to have you vomit, to have you just slip away. This is what they are wanting. They just want you to slip away because they want to possess these skills from God, and they view you as competition. Yeah, but they've not got that unconditional love from the divine or for the divine. So with the 4 of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse, very dangerous. What they have done is they have started literally praying to the devil because they want to win in some sort of battle. They want to win. There's a lot of selfish, ruthless, malice, devious, narcissistic, extremely toxic energy who wants to battle and compete against the light. So they've chose to serve the darkness, and they're trying to hold you back, yeah, because they don't want you to be illuminate. They don't want it to be illuminated. Then we've got a Queen of Cups in reverse. So literally this is every single star sign, what's coming out, but they're all coming out in reverse. You're in the upright. You are literally... they're trying to lie. Something surrounding lying to block this connection off from Ra, from God, from the divine. Quite possibly you could channel from the divine. They could have also done this to your children, yeah, the Fool, the youth, okay? They could have, Eight of Pentacles, worked with children to, with the World card, try and flip your world upside down. They could have literally offered children money, yeah, to spread rumours. And then what they're doing with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, this third party, what's been dismantled, now they are trying to make out like they are a victim. When they're all coming out in reverse, they're trying to play victim. So they've definitely got some sort of victim mentality, but they're victimising you, and they're trying to battle and compete because they're jealous of them skills, and they're lying to get people to work with them or work for them because they want to be some sort of a leader, like quite possibly it could be gang affiliation, some sort of mafia, where they're all living in an upside down world, and with the Three of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse, spreading malicious gossip, and they want to play the victim. So they're passionless in their own life, and they, with this Death card, they wanted to put an end in via some sort of poisoning. They wanted to put an end in via some sort of poisoning, yeah. They didn't want to see you make a change, so what they did is they took some money with a Hanged Man to try and sacrifice you. And with the Star card in reverse, they didn't want you to heal from this. So this is literally like an ending, what they wanted to create. Page of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups. It could be linking to a dangerous couple, a Bonnie and Clyde type of couple, a dangerous couple. Eight of Swords who should be in prison. Maybe it's in their destiny. Quite possibly been doing some sort of binding spells, trying to block and stop that destiny, that Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Wands, playing a lot of games, and then Two of Pentacles. After it, try and label you as unstable. After everything, what they've done, and then play victim. Ten of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups in reverse speaks of some sort of stagnation, unrequited love. Yeah, they could have seen some sort of inheritance, some sort of generational wealth, what you was creating, a lot of abundance, what you was created, and they want to possess that. So they lied. They collaborated quite possibly with a judge to label you as incompetent because they didn't want to see you in this Nine of Pentacles energy, some sort of independent business, financially stable. They wanted to knock you out of balance, change that DNA, lie about your DNA, okay, and they collaborated with some sort of someone in some sort of leadership type of position to label you as incompetent, to stop you from working because they're jealous of this divine knowledge, this divine wisdom that you possess. These skills, going back to, they are jealous, okay? So we've got a King of Cups, Six of Wands in reverse, and Six of Pentacles, and then the High Priestess. So you could be a High Priestess. You could have these gifts, because Six of Pentacles speaks about gifts. Six of Wands in reverse speaks about hunting, wishing ill will. So you could have been getting gang stalked and hunted because this Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio masculine wants to be seen as some sort of mafia. They wanted you to be down, depressed, okay? Five of Swords, you've slayed every single one of your enemies. Every single one of your enemies. You're the true Empress. They're mentally weak, okay? They have created a lot of illusions with Temperance surrounding a healer, an Earth Angel, an Empress, a High Priestess. They've created a lot of illusions and tried to make out like you was mentally weak, spiritually weak, mentally unstable. Seven of Cups, and this judge who's got away with this in some sort of court case or court proceeding is just as deluded as them. Yeah. This judge is an enemy. What? Justice system. Just as deluded as them. Yeah, nothing but bad news on legal documentation, tampering with medical records, also Three of Wands, and then the Lovers. They could have actually teamed up with an ex also, okay? because they want you to see this ex grow. Sexism. Misogynist fucking judge who's depressed to fuck now, yeah? The devil's being slayed. They could be some sort of devil worshipper, but you aren't literally willing to bow down to no devil or no demon, whereas this crank has devoted their full life to Lucifer. What a crank. And even with the 7 of Wands, this could be like soul purpose, with it coming out in reverse, they've lost their soul, okay? They are now a soulless being, and they're trying to stagnate any sort of court proceedings, because, they're trying to hold back this secret, because they've been literally, this judge, who they collaborated with, they're in possession of a lot of falsified documentation and falsifying evidence, falsifying medical reports, the lot, and even tried to poison, okay? Wow. So even a corrupt judge is involved, a corrupt government organisation is also involved, seducing people with lies, okay? But they're all coming out in reverse, yeah? They want you to lose some sort of inheritance. They want you to lose what's rightfully yours, which is this divine knowledge, divine wisdom. And they've literally been doing a lot of 8 of Swords. They've been working hard behind the scenes to get you locked up for a crime, sneaky, deceptive, for something what you've not done. With a Chariot card to try and hold you back in some sort of battles with a dysfunctional, distorted family who you don't want to be around. They're trying to literally force you to be in this dysfunctional family. And this is a judge. What an evil, nasty piece of work this judge is. And literally, it's like some of the judges at Hull Crown Court, they tried to label me as incompetent, to steal my inheritance, to steal my wealth, everything what I've created with music, every song what I've written, all my studies. They stole absolutely everything, then labelled me as incompetent in a court, because this judge is nothing but a selfish piece of fucking shit. Nothing but a selfish piece of shit who doesn't want to see you go through a change. A lot of people didn't want to, so they was taking money under the table to sacrifice, okay? To sacrifice. But a lot of these Luciferians, they make sacrifices to their fake, false god. 6 of Cups family from past did not want to see you be powerful, okay? They've been having a lot of dreams about you being successful. That's why they're trying to hold you back from revealing these secrets. They don't want people to know that they're soulless, okay? They don't want people to see you move forward, or they don't want to see you walk away, so they've been sending that spirit of stagnation and trying to stagnate some sort of court proceedings. So if you've been getting poisoned and stuff like this and you voice that to a judge, this judge has just turned a blind eye. He's a selfish coward. Yeah, a lot of corruption in justice. A lot of corruption, a lot of heartbreak, a selfish coward. Can you believe that? We've got a judge who's a selfish piece of shit and a coward. Disgusting. Yeah. They got paid under the table. They got paid under the table. They took this money, this selfish piece of shit, alright? They tried to breadcrumb and give some scraps to the children to try and brainwash the children, alright? To brainwash the children. They don't have no love for the children. Yeah, lack of love, okay? Lack of love, trying to take the fruits of someone else's labour, and they want to expand in people to spread bad news with the 8 of Wands in reverse and 3 of Wands. They want you to expand in people to spread bad news, even if it's children around the streets, yeah, to get people to look at you in a different light, to get you in some sort of depression. They invested a lot. They invested a lot. They could have paid people with drugs. They could have paid them with hookers, strippers. They could have paid them with anything. And they thought that they could avoid judgment because they got their tongue stuck up a fucking judge's arsehole. They've got their tongue stuck up a judge's arsehole and doing black magic on a fucking empress. Yeah, a lot of illusions. I'm terribly sorry for swearing. Even death spells. Several different attempts of murder via poisoning, assassination, okay, that type of thing. Several different forms, several different attempts of murder, and this judge is just like, oh look, I'll team up with you, it's alright, we'll just label this empress as incompetent and mentally unstable. You coward. What a coward of a judge. You coward. You're supposed to be bringing justice, you coward. King of Swords, abusing that power position. What a coward. What a coward. Who sits there and lets this stuff go down? These cranks, it sounds like whole Crown Court, yeah, trying to delay some sort of news and all. Getting you watched, getting you followed, yeah? Getting people to try and end your life because they want this 10 of Pentacles. And the judge is like, yeah, go on then, just transfer some money to my bank account. You've got enough money from the way you have worked and stuff. They get paid enough for their fucking job without stealing other people's inheritances. And then try and make someone feel unsafe in their own community because there's that many times somebody's tried to murder this Empress and High Priestess and like, oh, we'll just label her as incompetent. Try and stop her from working. We're jealous, that's what it is. They're jealous of how beautiful you are, and no matter what you've been through, you seem like you've not even been through what you've been through, and the devil's been slayed. Maybe this judge should have took an opportunity to slay that devil, but he thought, nah, I'm going to bow down to the devil like this crank here, who's not at all innocent, who with the Five of Cups in reverse, they tried to do some sort of identity theft and cloak themselves in that energy. What a crank. What a crank. And tried to expand and get other people with a star card who are also unhealed to try and put hits out on you. Set of cranks. Go do that healing. Go do that healing. Go do that healing. Yeah, go do that frigging healing. You just can't make it up. You just can't make it up. I mean, they think they're great. I mean, devil worshippers, but they've got a lot of bad destiny. They've got demons on their ass. They've got demons on their ass. They've got demons riding hell out of their back. 9 of Wands. Yeah, they can't even 9 of Wands play a game with this star. This real healer. It's really getting me pissed off. So I'm going to apologise for swearing, because this is really infuriating me, because I've been through pretty much similar at the local courthouse and the local law enforcement. Yeah, they don't like people who speak the truth, and they want to avoid judgment for stealing that inheritance. There could be a Capricorn involved. Who's an absolute fool. Who's an absolute fool. Capricorn, who is an absolute fool, who's now weighed down with a lot of energetic burdens, dark entities. I'm going to need an exorcism. They are literally jealous of that unconditional love, what you have, and that independence. And they didn't want anyone to see you as victorious. They didn't want to see you be recognised for all the good things. They was just literally wanting to hunt and wish ill will. Really annoying this, but this karmic cycle's come to an end. Again, they don't want people to have a look into what's going on with this King of Cups, because he's really weighed down for what he's done. Even since a young age, he's done a lot of bad things to his partners. He's done a lot of bad things to his innocent partners who did not deserve that. Really didn't. So what they wanted to do, they wanted to walk in your light and have your good karma and your destiny and try and shatter you as an archangel. They tried to literally take down an archangel persistently and did not want you to feel any sort of love for yourself or any sort of passion, and constantly wanted you in some sort of state of lack and constantly spreading bad messages. Heartbreaking is what it is. Heartbreak is what they have caused, literally, and when it all comes out, it's going to be even more heartbreaking. So you could have gone through a lot of heartbreak knowing what was doing, but it's going to be even more heartbreaking to find out how far these idiots will go, and they will literally be like, oh, but look, we've robbed all this money.